So thank you so much for attending our 40th celebration, and I give over to Dr. James Ammerman.
So as most of you know, New York Sea Grant is a statewide program of research, outreach, and education found in all coastal states. We're part of a national network. We're based at SUNY Stony Brook and also Cornell, and we receive most of our support from both New York State as a SUNY-wide institute and from federal sources, largely NOAA. This is our 40th anniversary, and while we are looking back, we're really looking forward to the next 40 years. But we're here with you, our stakeholders and supporters, to celebrate the first 40 today. I want to first introduce Dr. Kathy Bunting-Howarth, our new Associate Director for Extension, who's located at Cornell.
Thank you, Jim, and thank all of you for coming out today. We are really grateful for all this sunshine, this beautiful setting. So for all of you that were involved in setting up this event, thank you very much. I'm very proud to be a member of New York Sea Grant. It's a great opportunity to be bringing science to the shore. I like to think of Extension as that bridge. We're there to bring the science from the academic community, from our great higher institutions of learning throughout the state of New York, to the folks at the coast and the coastline. Whether you're a government official there, or whether you're a recreational fisherman, or whether you're just trying to take your family to the beach, to go fishing maybe, and you can't decide which one to go to. You know, New York Sea Grant can work with the scientists to get that information out to the shore and the folks that use our coastline. At the same time, as that bridge, we can also bring the research needs from the stakeholders to our higher institutions of learning. So once again, thank you for coming. I'm very proud to be part of the best example of collaboration between SUNY system and Cornell and the state, and have a wonderful afternoon.
Thanks very much, Pat. At this point, I want to introduce Assistant Director Cornelia Schlenk for additional remarks. She's managed our research program for many years and is really our institutional memory in New York Sea Grant.
Thank you. Well, institutional memory, you know, I try not to think about how many years I've been working for New York Sea Grant, but it's been a long time, and I know many of you for many, many years, and it's been a pleasure. There's always something new. There's always something different, you know, and we do good stuff, essentially. I think the program itself, as well as the researchers that we fund, we've been responsive and visionary and have done a lot of good for in addressing the coastal problems and opportunities for New York, both in the Marine District and up in the Great Lakes. And our contributions to science, both in terms of information and people, I think have been pretty phenomenal. I'd just like to thank everybody today for being here, the researchers, the stakeholders, elected officials. We're trying hard to work with you and provide you with the information that you need, and we look forward to working with you on problems and opportunities in the coming years as well. Thank you.
Bob Sweeney and Fred Thiele of the New York State Assembly are here, and we very much appreciate their attendance.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you. Good afternoon, and thanks for the opportunity to be here. I think actually Cornelia summed it up. Sea Grant does good stuff. And if you just look around here today and see all the folks who are here and the organizations that are represented here, it's possible to get some idea of the various ways in which Sea Grant has been so intimately involved throughout the state of New York with a whole variety of groups and institutions where there has been a mutually beneficial relationship. And so today we're celebrating that. And as chairman of the Assembly Encon Committee, and along with Fred, who's certainly representing the East End of Long Island, as a member of the committee also, you know, we've had the opportunity to have a lot of relationships with Sea Grant over the years too. And we've benefited from that, and we benefit from the good work that you have done and continue to do. We understand what you do and how well you do it. And by way of representing that to you, we have here today a New York State Assembly proclamation, which I'm very pleased to say is actually signed, I couldn't all be here today, is signed by every single member of the State Assembly from Suffolk County. So we all appreciate what you do. Congratulations, 40 years bringing science to the shore.
I wanted to be here today because I've worked not just in the state legislature in Albany with Bob, and who's been just an outstanding, and with the foresight that he has had to be the chairman of the Environmental Conservation Committee during extremely difficult times to make sure that we keep our vital environmental programs afloat. He's really done an outstanding job and deserves a round of applause. But I've served on the town level, on the village level, on the county level, and now on the state level. And besides that, demonstrating that I have trouble keeping a job, that has given me exposure to be able to work with Sea Grant on a number of different levels through the years. And the East End has benefited greatly from Sea Grant. And without the resources that we have gotten from Sea Grant and the work that they have done to help our local governments, to help our baymen, to help our local residents, that way of life would be more in jeopardy than even it is today. So I just wanted to stand here and join with Bob and just say thank you to all of you for all the work that you've done for all of the state, but certainly my little part of Long Island over the last 40 years. Thank you so much.